Well, hello again there, boys and girls. So we just got off, getting right back in. So we're going to do some super late models, and we're going to do that at Thompson, because that's the only place we have to run here. Right now there's only 2 registered, but we need to work on the setup anyway, so we're going to at least get that done. Now, Jeff did forward me a setup. I don't know if we'll end up using that. Obviously, we want to try and build our own. But we can always try to work off of what Jeff has given us. Kind man that he is, he has a great YouTube channel as well. Very competitive in these super late models. So we'll see what's out there. But let's see who's in here with us. Entries. Colin Lindsay's in here, and Bruno Tesson from Hispanoamerica. Alright, let's go over here to the garage and see what we've got. So if we go to my setups, no, we're not going to save that. Now, let's see here. Do we have one for Thompson? We do. So this is 17 Season 4, so this is going to be on the old tire model, I believe. Let's pull this up, take a look at the pressures and everything. And we'll basically run some quick laps with this, see what it feels like, and see what kind of times we can put down. First things first, let's lower this fuel down to 8. It's going to change the kind of handling a little bit on it, but really we got to have the fuel out of it. He did send us a Thompson set. Let me double check here. I think he sent it through Discord. If that's the one we want to work off, Lou. I mean, we can work off that one. I just got to open Discord, that's all. Alright, hold on one second here. There we go. Alright, let's see. I mean, he gave us 2 sets. So let me see, and I'm doing this on the backside here, so bear with me one second, guys. Downloads. I need to have this like shortcutted. Alright. Let's get over here. The camber bug pissing me off. They need to patch that. Yep, gotta run it. Gotta run it. Dem sick camber gains, and we'll talk about that in a little bit here. No, we're not going to save anything with that. Let's take a look and see what we've got. No, we don't want defaults. Nope, invalid file name. Just great. My setups, no. It's under Thompson. Do we want to do the race one or the qualify? Here's hoping that it really does do away with the bug. And we'll talk about the bug with the tire model and the exploits and stuff like that in a little bit. But yeah, it's basically in short, you can max out the camber, and you're not penalized nearly enough. So let's pull up the race setup here. And let's see. So we got 21, 23s, 375, 1250. Now Jeff had said something about, I think he had said something about the, yeah, if it's below 70, go up 2 clicks on the stagger, both front and rear. Or if it's below 70, if it's above, go up 1 click on the front and rear. So let's do that first. Let's check our temperatures. Right now it's right at 70. So we can pretty much comfortably go up 1 click a piece versus what he's saying. So let's apply that. And take a look at the chassis here. Crossweight sitting at 50. So the toe end's at 2. Brakes sitting at 50. Steering offset 4 degrees. Run a little bit of preload in the left, the sway bar here. And then tape configurations at 50. What's up, Jep? We did just one. 2 clicks, you think? All right, we'll do it with 2. We like a loose race car. So go to the chassis. And yeah, so this is probably a good time to kind of preach this gospel, and it's not really pure here. Take a look at the front here. So we're sitting higher in the front than we are in the rear. Is that the way a normal race car should sit? Depends on the track, but for the most part, I would say probably not. You want to run softer springs up front, 325s for maximum kind of grip, but those springs collapse a lot. So with the load, you need the ride height to set that down. And kind of basically, the more travel you can get in the front suspension, you get this thing called Camber Gain. And Lou, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but basically your camber is going to be the way your front tires are angled in at the top. So if you're steering at the front of the car looking towards the nose, it would be the angle of the top of the tire towards like the engine. That would be your camber angle. All right. So as the suspension travels, as it collapses up, as the spring compresses, it moves on a fixed point. So basically you get this camber gain. Basically, the more travel you have in that suspension, the more gain you're going to get in the camber. But let's just run a couple laps around here. This is a 3rd gear setup. So we're overdriving these corners right now, honestly. Realistically, the car feels pretty quick. Let's try taking it easier in. See, we're not going to be running the very bottom. I have a feeling we're probably just going to be running this patch right here. Yeah. Car runs on the sidewall. All right. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, Lou. I mean, if it's running, yeah, that makes sense. If you got that much camber, we're running kind of on the sidewall, so you got to beef up the tire pressures. Sim does not account for tire wear on the sidewall. Left side's barely on the black stuff. So running up above the groove then, huh? So you can see, I mean, we're almost a half second quicker just in the race trim. Granted, we've only got 2 people registered for this, and we got 15 minutes, so this may not end up going official, which would be kind of a bummer. Just clipped it. Keep it off the wall. 4.5 hours away from your computer. That's no excuse. Oh, kind of messed that up, our run to the flag here. There we go, we got through there pretty damn good, felt like. So we're plus 300ths right there. And the line of Thompson kind of changes a little bit. I mean, you can kind of run different grooves. Got those rear tires heated up pretty good. See, we're not really running the real proper line here. All right, now we got 3 registered. We need 3 more. Too low on the exit out of 4. Now, 2 clicks is fine. I mean, we're fine. We're fine on the clicks. So I'm just pushing it too hard. That's all. And really, I mean, it's kind of important, I mean, for people to realize, you know, that if you heat up the rear tires, I mean, it does have an effect carrying into the next corner, especially if you run as much brake bias out like I like to run. I like to run so much rear brake bias. Jeff built this thing. I'm trying to see if we can maybe run it a little bit more like him. He takes it a lot easier into the corners than I do. See, that's too far up the track. I mean, overall, I mean, it feels pretty decent. I mean, it's hard for me to describe what I would really want out of it. The thing's kind of, I mean, it doesn't turn in quick. I guess that's my big complaint with it, or biggest complaint. I mean, it doesn't feel bad, though. Saying so much of the line at Thompson is, or so much of your lap at Thompson is your line. Like right there, just a little bit too high. Just replicate that in 2. Too low out of 2. So we're down to an 18.3. I'm interested to see what or what Jeff was able to get out of it. I don't think he actually messaged me and told me that. That was going to be it. So even with that big old slide, we still put it into a 4 in the SLM lab. Oh yeah. The only thing that I think that I might change with it is something really, really minor, Lou. I mean, 18.1 in race, 18.2, 17.9. Well, it would help if I looked where I was fucking going. Yeah, well, we're not there yet. trying to maximize our turn out and try to keep it up high, like basically what we're doing. I mean, basically just trying to keep the lefts on the black to try and help the car turn. Try that again. Q10 on Monday was a 17.998. Damn, Jeff. Like there, we just had to wait so long to get back to the gas. Nope. It's funny because you can watch the splits and see that we're overdriving in. Won like 11 races in a row, Luke? God damn. That's too many races in a row, dude. Damn, this was timed out by Clutch. Way to go, Clutch. Clutch working on getting his admin rights revoked. Muting Davis. Poor Davis. I expect a full rebuttal from Davis once he gets unmuted for 300 seconds. So we're back down to 2 registered, and we only got like 5 minutes here, so more than likely this will be kind of a an in the lab session. See, we got through there all wrong. All wrong. I feel like usually 1 and 2 is like the crux turn for me, not 3 and 4, but proving that to be otherwise. Lab work is fun. Take it easy, Jeff. Appreciate it, man. And again, you guys need to go out. You guys need to go and check Jeff's channel. Super quiet, dude. Super fast. Trying to run the line like Jeff would run. I'm not trying to run it like super fast. I'm just trying to take a little bit wider, a little bit easier into the corner here so we can try to get back to that gas and just run it down the straightaway. Because I mean, that's the thing, the straightaways are so long. If you can back up these turns, I mean, granted we're chipping pretty hard, but not rolling through the center properly. Okay. And that is the weird thing with Thompson to me. It's like the turns are tight, you know, and then you've got all this banking, but it's really choppy. That was better. Oh, we got 6 registered now, somehow. So have the left hit black on entry. Oh, so you're going all the way up above the black. And hardly clip the back on exit. Okay. All the way down into the blacks, but yeah. That's a little bit too much. Alright, let's try that again.
Still there. Stay high. On the low side. All clear, all clear.
So we're getting back to the gas a little bit late. Like, you can see it coming all the way back down the hill. We don't need it to do that. Like that, only, you know, fix the center of the corner. We're probably losing a little bit, you know, but I like to thank the Academy. Oh man, T-Ball, he accidentally muted Davis for 300 seconds, using them admin powers for evil. There we go.
Low car down low. We have a car stopped down low. Go high.
Alright, so we got our optimal down to the 2s. Now we just gotta figure out 3 and 4. Not enough. Yeah, it's official. Amazing. Alright, well let's hop over to the race session. We are legit. That's a good point, Lou. I didn't really think about that. That basically having the car on the chip kind of evens out the load, that it's not still all loaded on the rear, that it's just kind of evened out. I didn't really think about that. Another Texas guy. It's just better to blame Thorndike. Man, we haven't run with Thorndike in a minute. Can't say as I'm not happy about it. You know what I mean? I like the rust over here. It's interesting. So results, of course, we're going to be the 1 car, naturally. Let's throw... Well, I don't want to save it yet. First of all, let's go in here, check the info. Track's exactly as it was, so 71 degrees. Let's go over to the garage, and we'll do the legit swap out. Nope, don't want to do that. My setups... No, we're not going to save it. All we changed was the stagger. So we're going to do qualify and heat. You can run full tape here. I highly doubt that. But let's run just this set stock. See what kind of times we can get out of it. see how much more aggressive this setup is on the looseness. It's quicker. Oh, there it was. Alright, I think we're good with that. So, I mean, it really doesn't feel that much different. You know, in terms of, you know, looseness or tightness. It's a little bit looser, but really not bad. You know, it's not loose. And again, we didn't adjust the stagger, so we could probably do that and get away with it. We did hit it too. What's up, PJ? More patience with Cole than I would have. Yep. So we've got another minute. Let's go to the garage. Let's bump this up to 2 clicks on the stagger. And before we get in and go, we'll show everything that we got. Talking to Jeff, I know he said he doesn't really necessarily mind, which I think is really big of him. You know, and you guys owe him a huge thank you. I owe him a huge thank you for really just kind of daddy warbucksing me setups. You know, we're trying to learn, and we're learning about it. We're not really learning by doing so much. Nah, just barely kissed the wall.
You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Alright, man, practice is over.
Alright, so we can run it like that. And 162. So much better out of the corners. What's up, Brad? Look at that IROC scheme. Making Jeff proud. So Jeff is kind of like our, I would say almost like our Harry Hog here. He painted our car, he did all that. I will say these cars sound badass. I mean, listen to that. Love that. Love it. All right. Well, let's see, guys. We go in and qualify here. So, taking a look at what we've got. 21 pounds on the left front, 21 on the left rear, cold 23. On the right, we got colds at 23. Staggers 1625, stagger 15 on the rear. Again, kind of adjust stagger to taste. Nose weight, we got 51%. Generally, more nose weight is a little bit tighter. Cross weight, again, we're running so much camera that a lot of these weights don't necessarily matter so much as, you know, in a conventional setup, I would say. But a little bit of preload in there, 1.6, sway bar length 14. Brake balance bar is right at 50-50, meaning 50% of the force when we push the brakes is going to the front, 50% is going to the rear. And with every fast, late model, whatever setup, you got your 3 L's, low, light, and left. So we generally are not going to be low because of the camber exploit that's going on right now. So we're jacked up in the front. And we're really kind of having this car collapse down. 325, 325, 225 in the rear, 575 in the right rear. That's really the most stable corner And the stiffer that spring is, the more drive we're going to get out of the right rear, and it's going to want to turn a little bit, which helps kind of make up for this stuff up here. So you guys can kind of see this. I'll give you guys a second if you guys really want to, copy it, whatever. You guys have pause, you have YouTube, you can do what you need to do there. So again, I cannot say enough, a huge thank you to Jeff and helping us out here. And we only got 26 seconds remaining here. I don't know if we're gonna actually get this lap in. I don't think we're gonna get a lap in. I'm gonna laugh if we don't.
Alright, man, here comes your first time lap.
I was too busy talking. I thought we had 5 minutes here, but I guess not. Oh, we already got one quitter.
Checkered flag.
Yep, we didn't get a lap in. Love it. It's okay. We got a great race setup. And realistically, I think that we were probably on to put down a 2, which would have taken the pole pretty easy, it looks like. So we got 7 cars in here. Looks like one already quit. So let's go. He's got that in for the heat. That's a lot of tape for 8 laps, man. I'm going to bring this to 75% just because I feel better about it. I don't
First
know.
time here, guys.
That was my own
How do
fault.
you run this damn track?
Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Good question. I have no clue.
I threw a setup in it. Hopefully it works.
I'm right there with you. I sure wish they'd have painted that wall a different color than that other wall, though. It's messing me up.
It's a new car.
I hear you.
So we'll see if it blows up. We only got 8 laps, so we'll transfer over. It won't be a big deal. It's only 6 cars in this race, so your car is going to be much faster than
Hey,
everybody.
at least I got a chance at a top 5 finish.
I hear you. I just like, clean race, get out of this thing okay.
Oh, that's cool, Robert. I'm in Fuquay, buddy.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Say nobody knows how to say the name of this town, so we just say we're from Raleigh. Say Fuquay Arena, the fastest growing town in North Carolina. Can't widen the roads freaking fast enough. Oh, you're in Coates? Gotcha.
Get ready.
Alright guys, here we go. Hopefully she stays together. We got 75% tape on here. Hopefully it stays in one piece.
Green, green, green.
So we're going to take it really easy around these guys right now.
Inside. Come there, hold the line. Stay high. Good job, man. You're up to 4.
That was not a good start.
Go there, hold the line.
God.
Clear low, clear low.
Alright, I want to try and open this car up here.
Inside.
Outside. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. You're in 3rd place. 5 to go at the line.
Overdriving just a touch. I mean, we're closing on the 3. I don't think we'll have enough for Avery, just because he got out to such a gap, but...
Outside. clear. Next car is the leader. Alright, man, good to go.
So I don't think 2 is enough time. Maybe we put down some Scorcher laps. That's a lot of time to try and gain.
Alright, man, white flag at the line.
Yeah, one more lap, I think we could have got him. But that's okay. This car is definitely quick.
Great job,
Definitely
driver.
quick. Fuck way. Fuck way. Alright, so let's go back over to the garage, go to the chassis. My setups. No. Thompson race. Go back to the tires. Boom, boom.
Anybody want to share the setup?
Boom, boom.
Alright, man. Line up on the
See,
outside.
I'll tell you
row.
what, I won't
Get
share
ready
it,
to close.
but we are streaming and you can see the setup and you can copy it over. So you can thank Jeff Applegren for that. He sent it to me. Appreciate it, Brad. On to start. So far, it's just me and Avery. Should be anticlimactic.
It's the hey car.
Really? Wow. Well, it's us versus Avery. Well, Avery, this is kind of like a grudge match kind of deal. I appreciate your paint scheme, by the way. I don't know if you guys can tell. He's got a bit of honey paint scheme. We've got somebody who's manually disconnected.
Yeah, I'm just running it because
Alright, man, we're going green next
I'm
time.
playing a Chris Busher, so that's all this.
That is a cool paint scheme, man. I like it. Bit of honey. Old filling pullers. I think that's what my dad used to call them. Week 13 is next week. Yes, we love week 13. Honestly, Lou, you better be on speed dial for week 13, buddy.
I probably don't have anything for you.
Get ready. Alright, don't pass the one car.
Well, I was serious. I mean, the setup, I showed everything. It was Jeff Algren's setup, and he gave it to us.
Green, green, green. The road is now open.
They're gonna let him go. There's only 2 cars out here, so there's no point in struggling into turn 1.
Yeah, I'm just running mine. I didn't get any other setup. I didn't check.
So this set's gonna be just a square tighter.
Leader.
And just a hair slower down the straights. There we go. Now it's our race. You got in there all wrong. Alright, well.
You guys can slow down and we'll do all restart. And
Up to you.
I just don't know why so many people missed the start. I'm gonna see if he's actually just gonna let us by. And I doubt it. But really where he gained on him is right there. Right where that camber starts to take effect. Well, he got into the brakes a lot harder than I thought he was going to. We got lap traffic here. Oh man, he's digging. He's digging. Just want to wait till we get past this other lap car and then get around him. Oh. Alright.
My bad.
We got our work cut out for us now. Sorry, he got loose up off the corner, he had to lift. That's the bummer about following somebody around. It's alright, we'll reel him back in though. So we're gonna have a little bit of damage there.
inside.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Alright, well let's track Avery back down here. Probably are making this more exciting than we need to. Alright, well, let's see if we can kind of pick our way around him here. And I don't want to run him over.
Outside. Stay low. First place. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. All clear. All clear.
So he gave that to us right there. We were all over the place, but he gave it to us. Alright. So we're back in the lead here. Well, not back in the lead, but in the lead. Just gotta finish this thing out. We'll be good. Yeah, clean air. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're getting too low off before right there. I mean, it helps the car turn a lot, almost too much. We've got it opened up to 1.7. He's probably kind of laying down a little bit, honestly. So what we don't need to do is like spaghetti it away, just getting loose up off of 3 or off of 2 or off of 4. We don't need to go spaghetti. The one thing, man, it is so freaking humid here. It's been raining on like in the afternoon and in the morning and like right at the evening time, like every day for the past like it feels like a week. But it's just, oh my god, it just kills you, man. It's, oh. Like, you just can't, you're not motivated to do anything. Like, right now, I'm, like, sweating. Even though we're inside, got the AC on and everything. Ooh. Not what I wanted to do there. Time to go. Can appreciate that. But overall, I mean, setup wise, it feels pretty good. I mean, still. I mean, it still feels like we can get into the corner and kind of put it where we want. We were not running wildly, well, I mean, the last couple laps have been wildly consistent. But in terms of speed, I think that probably Jeff and Lou would probably run quicker in this car, but again, they're trying to do away with this, and the problem is, it's like what Lou said, and I don't know if some of you maybe watch it later may have skipped what he said, but basically when you maximize the cambers in this game, right, and game simulation, when you maximize those cambers and you soften up the front springs and you jack up the ride height, you get camber gain. When the car basically squats back down, it puts a ton of camber into it, and it actually, you know, in what most people are kind of assuming is it's making it ride on the sidewall of the tire, and the sidewall of the tire doesn't register wear. You know, and it's something that they're trying to get figured out, and they need to get figured out, because there's no way you should be running like I didn't even look, but I mean like 5.7 and like 7 degrees on the one side. Like, there's no way you should be able to run that for 40 laps. I mean, tires would be collapsed in all reality long before that. You can just wear a hole right through the sidewall. There's no tread. It's just sidewall.
Got about 5 laps. Inside. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, 2 to go.
Alright, 2 to go here.
One more lap to win.
Alright.
Good job, man. You won. Great driving. Congrats on the win.
Again, sorry to get into you there, Avery. I know you just kind of backed up off the wall there, and so I just ran into you, so sorry about that. But if you guys want to see the setup, you can go and I'll put my name in the chat there, and you can look it up on YouTube.
All right, guys. Sounds perfect. Thank you.
Let me do this real quick,
Yeah,
guys.
no problem, Aaron. It was all my fault. I got in the wall. It's all good. But good win. And it was only a matter of time before you got me and pulled away.
Well, hopefully next season they get the Camber exploits figured out, and they'll be able to knock this shit out, because it's not fun when people can just do that and just take advantage of everybody.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So, anyway, we take that. Take a look at the laps. Not really a lot to look at here. Let's take a look and see if we can find the damage that we got. Oh man, that's where it was. Okay, so we've been running behind him for a little bit, but let's watch this one from TV1. We get into him. Like the crown scheme. Oh man, that could have been disastrous. But we held it together. Soldiered on. Yeah, these super late models are damn cool. You like the crown scheme? I appreciate it. The Rob Moroso scheme is pretty cool. Not everybody knows who Rob Moroso is. Right there, we get up underneath him. Look at all this wheel work we're doing, trying to keep it off him. That was slippery. Honestly, I hope that there's a better angle of it. Might just have to watch it from the rear chase. Oh, trying to stay off of him. Oh man, but lap wise, 162 is what we ran in practice. Qualify, we fucked up. 18.4 is what we ran in the heat. Again, just really taking it kind of easy there. 18.7 is as hard as we pushed it. In the actual race itself, just because we really didn't need to. Just really didn't need to. So yeah, we'll take the W for sure. Take a little bit of padding to the iRating, I think, that it was official and whatnot. But let me pull this back here, because it was just us who took the green flag. We just let him go. Let me pull up the results and see if we can recover a little bit of iRating than what we had earlier today. We did take a 4X, which is really kind of stupid, but we really couldn't avoid that. That was nobody's fault. You just got a little bit tight and you got up into the wall, so I can't really blame him for that. But we lose .03 in safety rating and just can't buy a break. Plus 25 in iRating, again, with a field like this, you know, strength of field's 1143. Yet 3 guys who didn't even race the feature. So again, props to Kevin Foster, Patrick, Levasseur, I don't know, Avery Schwalm as well. I mean, props to those guys for running it. I mean, obviously we had them covered, but they were brave enough to get out there and actually run the laps. Troy, Bo, and Randall didn't even come out for that, so it's unfortunate. But we'll take it. It's an official session, so we'll take the points and go on from there. But again, taking a look at the setups and whatnot, the temperatures aren't going to be exactly right. But 34 pounds, 31, 30, 27.8. Yeah, 39 rating, exactly. Finally want to race with PJ watching, for sure. So again, one last look at this setup and whatnot. Cambers, 9.2 degrees, 5.8. They are as max as they will go. And we got Max Caster on the right front. And I can't remember what the tie between Caster and Camber is. I can't remember if it's Caster and Toe. I think it's Caster and Toe that are tied together. I can't remember exactly, but Caster is going to be a different angle that we'll cover in another day. So I appreciate you guys watching on the stream. It's always 10 times more fun to have you guys on there. But again, hopefully you guys can take something away from this. Only 6 showing up for a super late model race. It's pitiful. You have no reason not to do this, guys. You got an iRacing and you got a C license. Buy the car, get out here, learn how to set some cars up, and have some fun. You know, I mean, this kind of racing is a lot of fun. You just got to get out here and try it. So again, huge thanks to Jeff Alpgren and Lou, and everybody just trying to help out, help us learn. You know, that's a really important thing. You know, to have people there to support you. Again, my big problem, I complain about this every time we come to Thompson. Don't you like how these shadows come up over the wall even though the car's not even that tall? No. Nope. 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 Wrong. Gotta love it. So anyway, thank you guys again. And see what else we get into. I think tomorrow's Thursday, so we might run NIS Pocono. Somebody wanted me to run the trucks at Pocono. We'll do that. The trucks at Pocono are a lot of fun, so we'll definitely do that. But we'll see what else we get into. I want to get a good finish in the frickin' Nationals. We'll see what happens with that. I might have to do that off camera, but we'll see. So, thank you guys again. And until the next time, yeah, smash that damn like, whatever. Until the next time, take care.